To put it very simply, Switzerland can legally be divided into two levels: the federal state with its federal legal system, and the 26 little states called cantons with their own 26 legal systems. No matter the level, state action is always based on the constitution, laws, and orders. Those legal foundations exist horizontally at the federal level, but also vertically, whereas every canton has its own cantonal constitution, laws, and orders. The constitution contains various aspects like allocation of competence, binding fundamental rights, not so binding social goals, and much, much more. It all stands and falls with the constitution. That is why it's ranked the highest in the hierarchy of norms. Regulations in the form of laws are more specific and serve to make state action predictable, whereas they themselves are specified and expanded on by orders. The difference between law and order lies in their creation process and in the importance of content. That is why laws make second place and orders make third place in the hierarchy of norms. It is also important to know that the federal legal foundations take precedence over conflicting cantonal ones. So let's say you live in a canton where the parliament decides to change some articles of the cantonally regulated police law that you do not agree with. What do? Simple. You call the judge and tell him, "Hey judge, I'm not directly affected, but I think Article 7 is inconsistent with the federal constitution." The judge will be like, yeah, you're right. I'm removing it and it will not be applied in individual situations. The case is clear. The federal constitution overrules cantonal laws. But what happens if the federal parliament decides to change some articles of a federally regulated, let's say, social security law? Could you do the same? No, not even if you're directly affected. But why? I mean, we just said that the federal laws are ranked below the federal constitution, so why does it not work? The reason is Article 190 of the federal constitution. It says that federal laws must be applied even if they violate the federal constitution. So the bad news is that the federal parliament does not only enact federal laws, but also decides on their lawfulness. The role of the judge is strictly limited, and there is a serious restriction of the separation of powers as an aspect of the rule of law. The good news is that you can have Article 190 changed by collecting enough signatures and enlightening people so that on the change of the Article 190, they will vote with a big fat yes.